Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with another Atlanta United career mode. This time we're going to be doing our player career mode. As you guys can see in that top left corner, the name is going to be ATL Malicious. We're going to throw Atlanta on the back of that jersey and make our number 17. If you guys don't know, Atlanta United has actually already retired and made unavailable the number 17 in honor for the city of Atlanta and its fans. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take that number, we're going to throw the name on the back of the jersey for the city, and we're going to try to rep it for the city. We're going to try to do our best, try to see what we can do and how we can progress. Let me know in the comment section down below, how long do you think I'm going to be in the MLS? How long do you want me to be in the MLS? Obviously, we're starting off as a 66 rated player. As you guys can see here, I'm just going to throw on some player focused training just to kind of speed up the process, try to get as good as possible. We are going to be playing left mid. I thought about playing as a center mid, but I figured it would be a little bit more difficult. There's a lot of players in that central mid area already and players that I like to play with in that central mid area. On the left, it's only Yamil Assad right now, who I do like as a player a lot. But I think that's the best position for me. I do like playing as a winger. Playing as a striker can get boring and repetitive, and everybody really does it when they do a player career mode. So I figured I'd give you guys different angle and play out at the left. So that's going to give us opportunities, obviously, to play with Joseph Martinez and Miguel Almiron as well, obviously. So hopefully we can kind of create a powerhouse up top more so than it already is with Yamil Assad. So we'll see how much we can really get into the team. Yamil's ranked at a 71 currently, so as of right now he is better. But we're going to play in these preseason matches. We're going to do a little bit of training and see how high we can get before the start of the season. This first game is going to be against Philadelphia. We are playing in a preseason tournament. Thought about just simulating it, but like I said, I didn't want the experience for it. First half, not doing very well as a team, but doing well as a player. 6.8 rating. We're doing really well with our passing. I have a 94% passing percentage right there. 20 touches and 17 passes completed. Nothing too crazy, but definitely could do better in the second half. Kind of let me know what you guys want to see from this, because you know, editing player career modes is kind of a little bit different than editing a team career mode, a manager career mode, because there's maybe more stuff that you guys want to see. Do you want to see when my attributes go up? Do you guys want to see, you know, more personal highlights, you know, when I take on players and try to skill past them, or certain passes that work out better than others? This game's actually going to end in a 0-0. Nothing exciting going on in this game. We're going to move on into the next one and hopefully try to grab some points and move on in this Champions Trophy tournament that we have preseason. So like I said, just let me know down in the comment section below. I'm not really sure what you guys want to see from this. I'm going to edit it kind of in a way that it's a little interesting, but nothing, you know, too different than what I already upload. We're going to try to keep this series going as long as possible. Hopefully the entirety of FIFA. We're going to see how high ranking we can get and where we could end up. Like I said, I'm not really entirely sure when I want to leave the MLS. It's kind of the same idea with my manager career mode. I figure at some point it is going to get a little boring in the MLS because there's only so many things you can do, obviously, without a Champions League option there. Our player is going to be from the US, so that does give us a little bit of opportunity in the sense that you know, we can play internationally for the US. We can try to work our way that way. Obviously, playing on the opposite side of Christian Pulisic, we should be able to create a little bit of a powerhouse for the US, so that'll keep things interesting. But in terms of a club level, we need to try to figure that out. But here in the 11th minute against Sporting KC in game number 2 of our preseason tournament, we actually managed to grab a goal, which I was not expecting, at least not this early on. But I started kind of thinking about it a little bit, and you know, my manager career mode, before I even changed anything in the Atlanta United settings, I realized that Yamil Assad was already on cut inside in that left mid position, so I figure my role is probably around the same thing, even though the manager hasn't told me anything in terms of what my role and instruction is for the team. So I figured I'd make a cut in and see what I could do for the team. And it ended up working out really well. I will say it's I'm a lot more comfortable playing with Joseph Martinez than I was playing with, I believe I was playing with, was I playing with Kevin Jones last game? Or was I playing with Brandon Vasquez? I think I might have been playing with Brandon Vasquez last game. And either way, I wasn't entirely as comfortable playing with them next to me as I was with Joseph Martinez. Joseph Martinez allows me to, pass the ball a little bit more and get a little bit more comfortable with the way that we play. And it's a little bit more interesting of a style of play. So I am enjoying it a little bit more. Here, I'm just going to kind of show you guys a little bit more of just plain gameplay, uncut gameplay, because I do again want to get your guys' opinion on how you want to see, if you want me to show a little bit more of what I'm doing, because obviously I'm only controlling one player. Other than that, you guys are really just watching two computers play against each other. If you guys want tips on how to play, that little bit of a different style that you need as a solo player instead of as the entire team, we can kind of focus on that a little bit. Here you see my dribbling does go up because I'm able to dribble past a few players. I'm still truly trying to kind of get a little bit of a grasp for this game and kind of what it wants from me as a player and positioning and everything like that. But we do get really good opportunities, and here I managed to grab another goal, so now that is 2 for myself and 2 for Joseph Martinez, making it 4-0 against Sporting KC, and we are just absolutely crushing it in this game, and just in the first half. So it's definitely looking like a deadly partnership. Miguel Almiron is still around in the area. I believe at this point I have 2 goals and 1 assist, and then Miguel Almiron has the other assist. I think he's the one that assisted me. He's still playing a really big role in this team. Joseph Martinez, obviously. Tito was in and out of possession. Obviously, he did really well. The team feels really good. The positioning of the computer and the positioning of kind of the runs that certain players are making and the passing that goes around, it still feels like I'm controlling the entire team and we're playing a style that I like and the style of Atlanta United. Even though, I'm playing with the computer instead of obviously me controlling everything myself, which is a little different than past FIFAs. In the past years, you would kind of play in a player career mode and it would almost be a different style of play. If you guys go back and watch some of the videos I did in FIFA 17, when I played with Barcelona with Lee Sung-woo, I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel like I was playing a Barcelona style of play, and I was trying to, but the rest of the team wasn't, and they were just trying to kind of hit the ball forward and see what happens. As you guys can see here, I'm at 100% passing percentage and 32 touches, 25 passes completed, 2 key passes as well, and that is 2 goals and 1 assist at the half. So like I said, the partnership of me and Joseph Martinez is looking really good. Here at the 59th minute, they actually managed to grab a 1 goal back, and it is 4-1 at this point. It wasn't really, I think, that we were feeling uncomfortable at this point or anything like that. I think they just played really well, and we were just kind of on the back foot, the back burner. We just really didn't care anymore. I kind of started playing a little bit slower. We were passing the ball around a little bit more, and we just took our foot off the gas pedal. So nothing too much to worry about. It is still preseason. We were making substitutions, and at this point, Greg Garza comes in, which gives me, I don't know if it's more freedom or less with Greg Garza. Greg Garza won't push forward nearly as much as Mikey Ambrose did because he doesn't have the same amount of pace, but it still does give us a little bit of a creative outlook. He will still push that every once in a while to get some crosses in, and here you see Joseph Martinez doing Joseph Martinez things off of a pass from Miguel Almiron. He just hits it first time and finesses that into the top left corner. So it's definitely going to be a fun career mode. I don't think I'm going to be the big star of this team in my first season, and I really wasn't expecting it, and I don't really even care if I am. It's going to be fun to just kind of get those passes in, pass it right there into Miguel Almiron, watch him pass that to Joseph Martinez, and him to complete the hat trick for the game. So I was hoping after Joseph got his that I would get mine, but he ended up getting subbed off, and I believe Brandon Vasquez came in, And although we were passing pretty well together, I did get a few opportunities here and there. It wasn't anything too great, and I wasn't able to actually get that third goal, which does also mean that Joseph Martinez is going to get man of the match, sadly, and I'm going to miss out on it a little bit. But as you guys are going to see here, this is kind of one of the last few chances we had in the game, and I was really hoping Brandon Vasquez could get on that, but his left foot just isn't quite there. So ends up going a little bit wide. Like I said, 5-1 at this point. Amazing win, totally comfortable and in the driver's seat the entire time in this game. Really never felt that threatened by Sporting KC. When they did score that goal, I was a little caught off guard because I really didn't think that they were in any way, shape, or form rolling the game enough. Here, look at Joseph's tracksuit. I don't know what they modeled it after, but because he's wearing those gloves, it looks like he's about to hop on a motorcycle and ride the Harley all the way to the bank. But we managed to grab the win, and I believe that automatically basically puts us forward into the knockout rounds. And again, it's still preseason, it's not that big of a deal, but I did want to show you guys this as I am trying to get the rating up a little bit for my player. I believe it's either this game or the next I move up to 67 rating, so we are making a little bit of progress. Again, nothing too special, nothing too crazy, but just trying to get ready for the season to start. Hopefully in my player career mode I can do a little bit better against New York Red Bulls than I did in the manager career mode. If you guys didn't see that episode, it's going to be up on the channel. This will probably be up the day after, so definitely make sure you guys go check that video out if you did miss it. Joseph Martinez got that perfect 10 rating with 100% passing and 75% shooting, 3 goals from 4 shots. Definitely a good game for him. Myself, I got a 9.2 rating, 97% passing, 100% shooting. I had 3 shots on target, but 1 was saved. So sadly did not manage to complete that hat trick just yet, but I am sure that it is coming somewhere in the future. So here we have our 3rd game, I think the last of this episode, and then possibly just trying to progress any way we can in this preseason tournament. So this is going to be against another team in Mexico. I believe most of the teams in this tournament were either from Mexico or America, were the 2 countries that it focused on the most. So just trying to put in another good performance here. It was kind of more of the same in that Philadelphia game where I wasn't really all that comfortable. Again, Joseph Martinez didn't start. Miguel Almiron started this time, but without that pace that Joseph has and the pushing of the back line that he does, it doesn't free up as much space for me, and I'm not exactly the fastest player yet either, so I don't think we're creating enough chances because there's not enough opportunities available on the pitch. So we do end the first half without scoring. Going into the second half, everything to play for and hoping for what we could get. Oh, sorry, actually Joseph Martinez was in the first half. For some reason I was thinking he wasn't in, but anyways, it just was kind of a difficult game. As you see there, Miggy was kind of off target a little bit. The fake Tata Martino on the sideline, not very happy with us. I do have a 7.4 rating at this point. I've had 25 touches, completed 20 passes, including 2 key passes, but just nothing that's getting us good enough opportunities on goal. I think we're being a little selfish and not really working for the best shots. I think we're taking them a little too early, which is our big problem. Alec was doing really well in goal at this point and keeping us at a 0-0. Here at the end of the game, we have one more opportunity. I tried to get that ball out, and I don't know how that wasn't a penalty or a foul for that matter. I'm having a lot of issues with the referees early on in FIFA 18. Everything else about this game feels really good, but the referees are making really dodgy calls, and I just want to know, let me know down in the comment section below, are the refs being this bad for you guys too? I've played a few games online and they've made some interesting calls, and then again on career mode I'm not really getting the best calls either. So let me know down there in the comments below if you guys are having the same problems as I am. Hopefully they do fix the referees and patches to come. Other than that, We end up drawing Joseph Martinez, 3 shots, no goals. I don't even know if I shot the ball at all. Miguel Almiron, he had a few chances here and there, but nothing too crazy. And we just really weren't able to get the chances we wanted. We were just kind of scrapping for the ball and trying to shoot whenever we probably shouldn't have. We were doing really well to keep them out of opportunities, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't really working out for us as well as I was hoping for. So as you guys are going to see in some of these highlights, you know, some of the chances we were getting just weren't that great here. We had a cross opportunity. This, I think, was one of my only shots in the game, and it was a half volley that went straight at the keeper. Unlucky to not really get that in a different position, but they definitely had a good amount of chances there as well. We ended up with a 7.6 rating, 49 touches, 94% passing with 37 completed passes. Nothing too crazy, but that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comment section below what you guys want to see from this player career mode. Until next time, I will see you guys later.